Look around you. We are living in an age of constant, relentless distraction. Your phone is buzzing, your inbox is overflowing, and your attention is being sold to the highest bidder. We spend our days frantically switching between tasks, feeling incredibly busy. But at the end of the day, we realize we haven't actually accomplished anything of value. Welcome to Chapters in Minutes. Today, we are breaking down the ultimate survival guide for the modern economy. Deep Work by Newport. If you want to master hard things quickly, produce at an elite level, and reclaim your mind from the chaos of modern technology, this is the framework you need. Let's dive in. Lesson number 1. The difference between deep and shallow work. Newport divides all human effort into two categories. Shallow work is the logistical, administrative tasks that you can do while distracted. Answering emails, organizing your desk, or updating a spreadsheet while listening to a podcast. Shallow work keeps you from getting fired, but it will never get you promoted. It does not create new value in the world. Deep work, on the other hand, is professional activity performed in a state of distraction-free concentration. It is the type of focus that pushes your cognitive abilities to their absolute limit. Writing a book, writing complex code, or designing a business strategy. In our current economy, the ability to perform deep work is becoming increasingly rare. At the exact same time, it is becoming increasingly valuable. If you can cultivate this skill, it becomes a superpower. You will outproduce your peers, simply because you are the only one not checking your phone every 5 minutes. Lesson number 2. Multitasking is destroying your brain. We love to boast about our ability to multitask. We think we are being efficient by writing an email, checking social media, and listening to a meeting all at the same time. But neuroscience tells a completely different story. The human brain cannot actually multitask. Instead, it rapidly switches its attention from one thing to another, and every time you switch, you pay a massive penalty called attention residue. When you glance at a text message while trying to write a report, your brain does not immediately snap back to the report. A residue of your attention remains stuck on the text message for several minutes. If you constantly check your inbox every 10 minutes, you are forcing your brain to operate in a permanent state of cognitive impairment. To produce elite results, you must eliminate the switching. You must focus on one single task with zero interruptions until it is done. Lesson number 3. Do not schedule your focus, schedule your distractions. Most people leave their email and notifications open all day and simply try to resist the urge to look at them. This is a losing battle. Your willpower is finite, and the algorithms designed to distract you are backed by billions of dollars. Instead of trying to find time to focus, Newport suggests flipping the model entirely. You should exist in a default state of deep work and schedule specific rigid blocks of time for your distractions. For example, you might decide that you are only allowed to check the internet, your email, or your phone at 12 noon and 4 p.m. Outside of those exact windows, your devices are locked away. If you need a break, you cannot look at a screen. You must stare at the wall, take a walk, or simply sit in silence. By scheduling your distractions, you train your brain that it does not get a hit of dopamine every time it feels slightly bored. Lesson number 4. You must learn to embrace boredom. Deep work requires intense concentration, but if you spend every waking moment outside of work scrolling through social media, watching videos, or listening to music, your brain literally loses the ability to tolerate a lack of novelty. You wire your brain to crave constant stimulation. And when it comes time to sit down in a quiet room and do deep work, your brain will revolt. It will demand a distraction. To become a master of deep work, you have to practice being bored. When you are standing in line at the grocery store, do not pull out your phone. Just stand there. When you are commuting to work, leave the radio off. Just sit with your thoughts. By teaching your brain to be comfortable with boredom, you are building the exact mental muscles required to focus intensely for hours at a time. We live in a world that rewards distraction with cheap dopamine. But the market only rewards deep, focused execution with wealth and success. By eliminating shallow tasks, rejecting the myth of multitasking, and training your brain to embrace boredom, you can tap into a level of productivity that most people will never experience. Thank you for watching Chapters in Minutes. If this summary helped you rethink your daily routines, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with someone who needs to reclaim their focus. Until next time, protect your time and go deep.